y'all. How y'all doing? If you watching on the replay, then I'm gonna allow some time for some people to tune in. This is a Facebook Live, but I'm going to upload it to my YouTube. For those of you who do not know, I'm Faye. I am a hairstylist here in Dallas. Also a life coach and the founder of a group called Sisterhood Formed by Faith. If you would like to join us in motivating, empowering, inspiring, and so much more, you can do so by joining our group at Sisterhood Formed by Faith on Facebook. Tap in, y'all. Let's dance, because y'all know I gotta smooth myself out. Bear with me. Look. How was y'all week? Your weekend, baby. It's almost time for a new week, new opportunities, new blessings, new money, a new chance for God to reveal Himself and show us who He is. As y'all come in, begin to share. Even if it ain't for you. Look, it might be for somebody connected to you and it don't cost you nothing to share. Look. Alright, let's get into it. So the title of this message is You've Been Praying for a Come Up and You Have Become Their Prey. You've been praying for a come up and you have become their prey. Come on, I'm going to read the definition to you. So, the first definition it gives us is to hunt and kill. They've been out to hunt and kill you. The next definition it gives us is take advantage of, exploit, or injure. They've been trying to take advantage of you. They've been trying to exploit you. They've been trying to cause injury to you. And the last but not least, it says, cause consistent trouble and distress too. God help us. God help us. In the last definition that I was able to find, it means to hurt, cheat, or steal from. So while you've been praying on a come up to do better, to get better things, to be a blessing to somebody else, it's been somebody sitting around praying on you, watching you, waiting to get you, setting out to get you, setting you up to fail. And oftentimes we looking on the outside of our circle at people that don't even know us, don't even know what we got going on. When the whole time the enemy is in your circle, baby. It's the person sitting next to you. It's the person that you lay with at night. It's the person that you call on the phone and tell all your business to. They praying on your downfall. And you wondering why you can't get up. They soaking up everything that you giving them just to use it against you. Because they know if you ever get up, then that means you'll have to leave them behind, because you will start to see who they really are when you start to value who you are. When you start to find out who you are, they know that they could be of no use to you anymore. And that's not a bad thing. They can't use you no more. They can't tear you down no more. One, because you eventually, you're going to become solid within yourself. You're going to look in the mirror one day, hopefully today. You're going to watch this video and find out that you are worth more than what you're selling yourself for. God is intentional. God is intentional. If you own this video, it's because it's meant for you to be on this video. It's because your spirit and my spirit, they resonate with each other. God is intentional. We can't get a word from just anybody. It got to be the word that I've been waiting on. The word that make my spirit say it's time to get up. It's time to move around. It's time to change who I'm hanging around. They've been sitting around saying, why her, God, and not me? God said, because when you was gossiping about her, She was praying to me. They sitting around talking about why him? Him? Out of all people, do you know where he come from? God said, when you was choosing everything else, when you was doing it for the gram, he decided that he wanted to do it for me. He decided to give up everything. God said, don't get weary in your well-doing. God said, it seems like you got one foot in and one foot out. You worried about what they gonna think. You worried about what's on their plate. God said, when you can't even see that, I'm filling yours up. God said, it's going to be all right if you have to do it alone. I send help along the way. God said, but they setting out to kill you. They setting out to get you. They going to smile in your face, but stab you in your back. It's going to be unexpectedly. You ain't even going to be expecting the hurt, the wound to come from who it's going to come from. Because you ain't looking in your circle. You thinking that if I make it, we all make it. And truly, that's how it should be. But God said, where you are going, the people who you've been around cannot go with you. And he know you knew them for a long time ago, and they was there for you last season. But God said, this is the season to let go. This is the season to say thank you for all that you have done, but I got it. I can do it. Because while you sitting there thinking that you can't do it and that you ain't gonna make it, they sitting there smiling to themselves, but really in their minds they thinking, oh Lord, this is it. This is all she got. Yep, she's about to die. Yep, she ain't gonna make it through this. Whole time they saying, you all right? You feeling all right? I hope you doing all right. You need anything? But when you need something, they backs is turned. Well, I mean, if you needed it a couple days ago, but I ain't got it now. God said they been praying on your downfall, baby. You been wondering why they want to hang out, but then they act funny. Why they want to know how you doing, but don't have a solution for what you going through. God said that's enough. That's enough. Because if you don't move around, they going to set out to destroy you, and you ain't even going to be prepared for it. They going to break you before God can make you. And you don't need that because you work so hard to get to this moment. And not even just the work that you do in the physical. I'm talking about inside. It's been draining. It's been hard. You've been tired. You've been ready to give up. But God said he's been keeping you hanging on. He's been holding on to you. You wonder why they didn't kill you. What they said didn't kill you. Those bullets didn't kill you. What they did to you didn't kill you because you got a calling on your life. It's purpose in your life. And they can't see it because they don't know you as who you are. They know where you've been and what you've been through and what you did and what you used to do. They can't see past it, God says. God said, but you have to. You got to see that it's more to the eye than what you can see. Come on, I took some notes. Because I want to make sure you hear this thing exactly how the Lord needs you to hear it. How your ears need to hear it. So your feet can know that it's time to move around. God says it wasn't set out to be easy. He knew it was going to hurt you. But he knew that he placed something down on the inside of you, baby, that no matter what, you would get up with your head held high, even when you felt low. Even when you felt like you couldn't do it, God said it'd be something to keep you holding on. And I don't know what that something is, and I don't know if you know. But it's time. It's time for you to put the other foot in the door and say, God, I give it all up for you. God, I do it for you. God, if they mean me no good, then I'm willing to leave them. Because you've been praying the prayer saying, God, if they ain't for me, remove them. But God said, you so stuck on them being removed when I'm trying to remove you. I'm trying to move you. I'm trying to take you higher. My focus is not even on them right now. It's on you. But since your focus is on them, you can't even look at you. You can't even see what God is doing through you, what he is shifting inside of you. You praying for removal, but God said, I am doing some removing, but it's not coming in the form that you expected it to. Because if I told you you had to be the one to remove yourself, that you had to be the bigger person, then you would have opted out a long time ago. But God said, I'm keeping them in place so you can move. So you can get uncomfortable where you at. So you can get tired of what's going on around you. So you can be done with the mess, with the hurt, with the pain that's connected to them. And I don't know if it's your family. I don't know if it's your friends. I don't know who it is. But God is saying it's time for you to move. You said if they unhappy, if they don't like me, they should leave me. But God is saying no. If you ain't feeling abused, if you feeling unworthy, if you feeling unappreciated, then you gotta move. Because if you lay down and be a doormat, they gonna keep wiping their feet off on you. They gonna think that that's your purpose. That your purpose is to come in their life and make their life something. God said He ready for you to move. And you waiting on Him to say, I'm removing this person that you ain't even hearing Him say, leave. So He had me get on this video to tell you that it's time to go. That it's time to go. You held in long enough. You gave it all you had. It ain't nothing more for you to do there. God said you done outgrown there, baby. I got bigger rooms for you. I got greater blessings for you. I know you was enjoying that one, but God said it's not pouring back into you like it was supposed to. God said, but don't you worry. I'm going to handle that. I am God. I will prepare a table in the presence of your enemies. But I got to remove you. I got to get you ready. I got to heal you. So you can show up and not only just smile in their face, but you can show up and not pretend. You can show up and say, I know you only did me like that because you didn't know who I was. I know you only hurt me like that because you was hurting. But God said, as long as you hurting and they hurting, hurt people gonna hurt people. But if you remove yourself, He can begin to heal you so that maybe you be the one to heal them. But you can't do it while you hurting. God said you won't be the one to heal nobody if you hurting. All you would do is tear them down and tear you down in the process. God said, I'm not removing them because I'm removing you. God said, I will leave the 99 behind for you, for the one. You are mine. I want you to move. I'm taking you higher. I got some things for you to do that they not attached to. Let them go. And you right. It's going to hurt you more than it hurt them. But God said it's going to circle back around because everything is a season. It's your season to hurt and heal. But God said eventually the seasons change, baby. And God said He wants you to be prepared for it. So you ain't got no hurt or anger in your heart. That instead, you have a pure heart. That you'll be ready to help and guide them in any way that you can. Because that's how your heart is. God says, I know your heart. You want them to see your heart. You want them to feel your heart. You giving them all of your heart. But because their heart is empty, they don't have nothing to pour back into yours. So while you pouring out, nobody's filling you up. God said, I'm right here. I'm trying to fill your heart up. I see your heart. I judge you by your heart. Let me look at my notes. I think I done covered it all. Look, the Holy Spirit then guided me through this. And I was so nervous because I said, God, somebody's hurting. When, He began to minister to me and give me this word, I said, wow, somebody's hurting. And I only could feel the pain because I've been there before. I've been in that place before. How do I let go of something I love, but it don't love me? And maybe your situation is different. Maybe they do love you, but they don't know how to love. And if a person don't know how to love, they don't even know that they loving you incorrectly. They can't even see that your love language is affection. That you like to be touched. That you hurting, but you don't even know how to tell them that you hurting. And they hurting, and they don't even know how to tell you that it hurts. They just want you to see, and you just want them to see. But God said, I see you. I see you when nobody else sees you. I hear you when nobody else hears you. When you crying by yourself and burying your face in the pillow, God said, I see you. I hear you. I understand you. They don't understand you. And that's the part that's getting to you. You saying, I don't even need love. I don't need money. I don't need a friend. I don't need a nice car. God, I need somebody to understand me. God, I need somebody to understand what I'm going through. God, I need somebody to understand that this pain is unbearable. God, I need somebody to understand that I don't even understand what I need. I don't even understand what I'm going through. But I want you to know that I understand you. I've been there. I've been there, and it's not a place that you can get yourself out of. It's the place where you beginning to feel it like never before. You don't even know how to channel the emotions. You don't know whether to get up or lay down. You don't know whether to cry or to pretend. You just want it to end. God said you just need somebody to understand you. And the people around you aren't getting you. But have you ever thought about that you've outgrown those friends? You outgrown that relationship. You outgrown that job. And yeah, they see you. They see you. You're not invisible. They can see you. They just don't see you how you supposed to be seen in this season. You expecting them to feel you on a level that they ain't even got to. All they know is to hurt you. God said he hear those prayers. You praying for a come up and it's waiting on you. You're not waiting on the come up. The come up is waiting on you. But because everybody around you is setting out for you to be their prey, they can't even see you doing greater things. They can't even see you walking into your purpose. They can't even see you happy because you've been hurting so long. They calling you bitter. They calling you depressed. They saying that they got to get away from you. They trying to find comfort in other people. God said, I see what they doing behind your back. You don't have eyes in the back of your head because I didn't need you to have eyes in the back of your head. I need you to have eyes in front of you to see what's ahead of you because I'm going to handle what's behind you. I see it all, God says. I'm a see all. I'm a know all, God. And it's going to be all right because I've been there before. And God said, if nobody's there to pick you up, you got to pick yourself up because they're going to leave you there for dead. When you ain't got nothing left, that's when they're going to walk out the door. When you on your last breath, that's when they're going to leave you. When you ran out of money, that's when they're going to leave you. When they think, okay, this is it. She ain't got nothing else to give me. She bitter. She hurting. He going through it. He going to run back to the streets. He going to be back in jail. God said they just waiting on you to fall. They just waiting on you to fall. And not because they don't love you. Not because that they don't care about you. And maybe they don't and maybe they do. But God says that's just what they expecting you to do. The enemy is setting a trap for you because that's what he expect. He expect you to fall. He expect you to give up. He expecting you to die right where you at. But God said, I put a champion down on the inside of you. And it's time for that champion to rise. God said, you're going to take yourself out of here before I'm ready for you. Before my purpose is fulfilled. You're going to give the enemy everything that he's setting out to do, God says. And wrestle not with flesh and blood. So it is nobody in the physical. God said the enemy will use who he can use. And he's going to use stuff that's near and dear to your heart. Because if a person can get to your heart, they can get to your mind. If I can change what you feel in your heart, I can change your mind. But don't let, because people can't see your heart. They can't see the intentions behind what you're doing. You don't mean to hurt them. It's just that you're not receiving the same love back. So now your love is becoming a tougher love. It ain't as genuine as it used to be because you're tired. I can't give you my all like I used to because I'm tired. I need you to give me some of you. But God said, you building them up just for them to go away with somebody else. And I don't know who that person is in your life, so I can't even call it. But God said you sitting there building up something that's going to leave you with nothing. When that energy you should be putting into yourself. If you do leave, I'm going to be all right. If you do leave, I'm going to heal through this. I'm going to get through this. But if you don't open your eyes and begin to see, God says when you least expect expect it. They're going to leave you there thinking that you dead. God said it's going to be harder to pick yourself back up. God said it's now or never. Because you even thinking in your own mind, how much more can I take? And you know that God said, I will only put on you what I know you can bear. So you asking God, why you put this on me? Because this just feels like a load that I cannot bear. And if you would have gave me some help, if you would have gave me somebody who understood me, if you would have gave me somebody who loved me, then maybe I could. But God, I just feel like I cannot do it. I feel like you're right. This is it. I feel like this is the moment that I give up. But God said, channel that energy and use it different. Because the come up is waiting on you to show up. God said, leave them before they leave you. And not as a revenge, not to get back at them, but to show them. You must didn't know who I was. You must didn't know that I've been through worse and I made it through. You must didn't know the last thing that tried to take me out, I rose above it. I rise above everything. Did you not know that yes, I loved you? But if you leave me, then all I'm going to have is me. And of course, God is never going to leave nor forsake me. But all I'm going to have in the physical is me to get the job done. I'm going to still have to show up and pay bills. I'm going to still have to love my kids. I'm going to still have a family dependent on me. If you leave me, friend, if you leave me, man, if you leave me, job, I'm going to still have to be me. But if I allow you to take me with you when you leave, what am I going to have? You done took everything. I done gave you everything. I done gave you all of me. What's left of me? If I don't leave now, then I won't have nothing left for me. And you will leave thinking I'm bitter and I'm hurt and I wasn't a good friend and that it was me, but all along it was you. Because you can't see me and I see you doing great things. You see that person doing great things. You praying for that person in the midst of praying for yourself because you say, if I win, that he win, that she win. If he win, then I win. If she win, then I win. But God said they not looking at it like that. They looking at if you win, then they lose. If you win, then they can't use you. If you see you for who you are, then they can't abuse you. If you find out your worth, then the price is going to be too high for them. God is saying now is the time to walk out the door. Walk out the door. And you ain't got to give an explanation because they going to come searching for one. They're going to say, why you leave me like that? Why you do me like that? And you're going to be looking at them. Why I do you like that? They're going to say, well, how did you know? How you assuming all this stuff? How you expecting all this stuff? You think you going crazy. You thinking that is you. You trying to figure out why you feeling like everybody against you because they are. And it ain't them. The enemy trying to get to you because he know you got a calling on your life. And it's something in this world that you're going to stand up and it's going to change because of you. Somebody's going to get up from that hurt that you feeling. You're going to help them to get up from it. God is saying, if you leave now, we can use your pain for purpose. But if you let them take all of you, you ain't going to have nothing to give to nobody else. You ain't going to have the energy to want to help somebody else. Let me look at my notes because I got to make sure I say everything. I don't want to leave nothing out. I don't want to leave nothing on the table. Because I want to fill you up. I want to motivate you. I want you to know that I did it by myself. I did it when everybody was against me. When they said, how you going to do it? And I couldn't give them a how. I just said, I'm not. God's going to do it for me. He's going to get me out of here because he told me to leave. I was willing to stay. I was willing to accept the abuse just to say I had friends, just to say I had a man, just to say I had a job, just to say I had a car. I was willing to stay. That's how I know that it was nobody but God. Because when God got his hand on you, it ain't a hand that can come and take you away. When we got our hands on it, that's how it get messy. Because one day I want to leave you. One day I want to stay. One day you my favorite friend. One day you my frenemy. One day I think I like this job. And on the other hand, y'all shortening my check. One day I love this car and I'm happy driving it till I gotta pay the $900 payment on it. God said it's taking all of you. And you feeling like you won't get nothing else. You unsure if you gonna get anything else. You looking forward to something, but you also looking forward to nothing. God said you cannot think like that. You gotta get out of there. If he could just get you to a place where you can get your peace of mind, you will be able to look at yourself and say, I almost lost me, but I feel like she coming back. I almost gave up on me, but I feel like we can do this. I almost let what they did to me, what they said to me, get me down, but God, I'm ready to get up. I'm ready to get up. And God, if you promising me that I can get up and that this time I will stay up, that I'll be able to withstand it, I'll be able to discern who's for me. I know how much I'm worth. So just judging off you, if you can afford me, I won't be willing to settle me no more. I won't be willing to give me on a discount. I give you the shirt off my back if you need it. But I can't give you me. Because if I give you me, then what will I have? I will give you every dollar that I got. But I can't give you my heart no more just because you want it. Just because you think I'm cute, I can't give you me. Just because you think I'll be a good friend don't mean I think that you'll be a good one to me. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because it's not to discredit you. It's to credit me. If you feeling like me, I ain't credit me in a long time. I ain't gave me enough credit in a long time. I've been saying that I'll be happy to have you as a boyfriend. You've been saying I'll be happy to have her as a girlfriend. I'll be honored to sit at the table with these friends. It'll be blessing if I could drive this Mercedes Benz. But what are you doing for me? I'm honoring you. I'm telling you how much you mean to me, and you can't even find the words to tell me that you hear me, that you understand me, let alone that you love me and that you care for me. I'm feeling like I can see you, but you can't see me, and I'm standing in front of you, and I'm talking to you, and I'm telling you that I'm getting tired. I'm telling you that I'm feeling unappreciated. I'm telling you, I'm showing you that I'm ready to give up. When nobody else sees me, this person is sitting there seeing you not want to comb your hair. You don't even want to eat. God is saying they see you. They see you, but they choosing not to because they got to see them first. God said if you begin to put yourself first, that they won't matter no more. Nothing they do or say is going to matter no more. And if you anything like me, it's going to be a place in your heart that holds them there. Because good people don't give up on other people. Good people understand. They didn't know who I was. They didn't hurt me purposely. They were just hurting. Let me make sure I cover everything. I love this song. I know what you're going through, man. That place ain't fun. But I want to let you know that it definitely does get greater later. They keep saying that the grass ain't greener on the other side. But I dare you to get up and find out what color it is for yourself. They might be colorblind. Listen, you would think a person can see and they really blind. You would be riding in a car with somebody, letting them drive you whole time they squinting to see the lines. Go see for yourself. Drive yourself. God said you letting the enemy distract you with what you can see. You letting the enemy distract you with what's around you. God said knock him out your way. So you can begin to see what he's blocking. What he's keeping you from. What he's trying to stop you from getting to. God said you looking for a way out. But I'm trying to give you a way into something. I'm trying to give you a way in, God said. God, we thank you. Because I was looking for an exit. When when you was ready for me to walk into an entrance. God said you looking for a way out, and He's trying to give you a way into something. You feeling uncomfortable there because you can't grow there no more. Whoever's around you stunting your growth, cut them at the root so you can grow. And anytime something got to be cut, it's going to hurt. It's going to be blood. But God said, are you willing to sacrifice for me? Are you willing to sacrifice for you? Are you willing to sacrifice for what I have for you? Your body will heal itself from cuts. But you got to remove yourself from where you at. You on the operating table trying to heal when they still cutting you. God said you got to get up from there. You got to get up. Because the cuts won't heal if they still being dug into. And you even digging in them yourself. You scratching them yourself. Yeah, it's other people scratching them, but you scratching them yourself. Because you just want to be numb from it. You don't even want to look at yourself. But God is saying, He's going to give you a way into something. Stop looking for a way out and just begin to walk into something. Walk into the unknown. It's safe there, but it's unsafe. It's safe because you think you know what to expect, but you don't. Because you didn't put up with it so long that they ain't taking an inch no more. They taking it a mile. What you thought they was doing, you can't even really begin to imagine what they doing and what they saying behind your back. God is good. God said stop looking for a way out. If you begin to walk into the unknown, that's going to be your way out. That's going to be your exit. You're going to think you just exiting out, but God said you're going to be walking into something. Something greater. Something loving. Something that's going to make you comfortable again. Somewhere you're going to find your happiness, your peace of mind. You're going to get back to you. You're going to find you. God said you never going to want to give you up again. You never going to want to discount yourself again. I'm telling you, you're going to say, I discount anything else I can. But me, I can't discount me. And if you can't afford me, if you ain't willing to purchase me at the regular price, at the normal price, then I can't give you a discount on me. That just means you ain't for me, because God said what's for me will be for me. And I'm willing to purchase you for what you worth. I'm willing to see you for who you are. I'm willing to look at your heart and say it's worthy to be loved. And if you thinking that I got to discount you in order for you to credit me, in order for you to be willing to purchase me, I got to be on a discount, I got to be on a sale, I got to discredit myself just for you to be able to afford me, God said you're never going to accept it again. You're never going to settle for what you used to settle for again. You're never going to be around those people that you used to be around again. They're going to come for you. They're going to come for you. Because while they setting out to kill you, they're going to find out that they needed you all along. That they need you. They burning a bridge thinking that you ain't nothing and they going to be all right and you going to need them before they need you. But God said they burning a bridge that they ain't even knowing that they going to need to cross again. They're going to need to come across you again. But that's okay, because God said you'll be healed, that everything of the past will be left in the past. You'll be living in the moment. They'll be getting to know the new you. And you'll be all right with that. You'll be in a place of peace that all you want to do is help and love. And not for them, but for God. You saying, God, if there's anything that I can do for them so that they never hurt somebody else, like they hurt me, so that they never do somebody else like they did me. God, I'll be willing to do it. I'll be willing to do it. Because if I can heal, if I can change, then I got hope. I got hope for anybody. I'm praying for them. Because if prayer saved me, then prayer can save anybody. And you may not know where I've been. You may not know what I've been through. But I know. And that's all it takes is for me to know. For me to want to help. For me to want to love. For me to say, Lord, I lay down my life for you. Because you was right. I can't believe it. I cannot see it. What is this woman talking about? But God said, if you don't move, then I'm going to have to shift some things. I'm going to have to call you to see some things that's going to break you. And God said, I'm just not going to break you and just leave you here. God said, you're going to be gracefully broken. I'm going to do it with grace. I'm going to show you a little bit, but I'm not going to even show you the whole thing. God said, I'm going to give you an ideal, but I'm not even going to lay it all out there like that. I'm going to just give you enough that you say enough is enough. God said, I love you that much. And I love you so much that I won't let you stay in a place and die. If I can help, if I got to hurt you to move you, God said, then I got to do what I got to do. Because my purpose must be fulfilled. And my plan was never to hurt you. But because you okay with hurting, then I'm going to have to give you some hurt. But I'm going to be the one to heal you. You're going to be okay. If I hurt you, you're going to be okay. Because I'm only hurting you so that I can begin to heal you. I can begin to heal all the areas in you. God said you will be at a place that you will never get back to that same old hurt. Things might sting you. They may pinch you. But you will never be this hurt again when I get done. God said, if you can't remove yourself, then trust my plan. Then keep your eyes open. Keep your ears open. Because when you hear it, when you see it, you know that it's time to go. You're going to know. You're going to know that it's time to go. And it ain't going to be nothing that they can say. No more I'm sorry's. No more you know how I am. God said it ain't going to be no more of that. God said you're going to say enough is enough. If I got to be by myself, I'm okay with that. If I got to do it by myself, I'm okay with that. If I got to be happy by myself, I'm okay with that. If I got to love me and all of me, I'm okay with that. Because I loved somebody for so long that I didn't love me. And look where it got me. But when you love you, you get to reap the benefits. You get to reap the harvest. But when you loving something that means you no good, it's just going to go and be a benefit to somebody else. But when you leave and say, you don't value me, you don't appreciate me, I'm not understood here, it's going to make them sit back and think, wow, what made her change? Who told her? How did she know? How did he know? Dang, he gonna leave all this? God said, yeah, you are. Because you're going to find out that it's something greater for you. God said, I'm going to begin to reveal the hurt to you. And then I'm going to reveal things that's going to heal and help you. God said, I'm the one that can do it. You putting your faith in them. Right now, God is telling you, put your faith in me. Trust me. Love me. Honor me. Cry out to me. I see you. I feel you. I'm going to let that marinate. If you ready to go, open your mouth. Say, God, I'm ready. Come and get me. God, you right. I can't do this no more. It is not that I don't want to do it. I just can't do it by myself no more. God said, begin to open your mouth and confess to him that you're tired. because they don't hear you. But God said, I'm not too high that I won't come down for you. You feeling so distant from God when God is saying, I'm right here. The people you should be distancing yourself from is the people that you feel so close to. You don't feel close to them in your spirit. It's just that they sitting close to you, that they laying next to you, that they talking in your ear. But God said, I'm all the way up here and I feel you, baby. It don't take being close to you to know that something's wrong with you. I see it on your face. I feel it in your spirit. I feel your hurt. I don't even know who I'm talking to on this video, but I feel it. I don't know if I feel it because I've been there before, or if I feel it because it's weighing in my spirit. I don't know why, but I'm rooting for you. I'm praying for you. Because I know if I can do it, you can do it. You got to do it. Had I not got up, had I not said enough is enough, where would I be? What would I be doing? Would I still be in a place that I've outgrown? Tell God, I know I've been praying for you to remove whatever it is, but change your prayer tonight, or whenever you see this video, no matter where you at. Even if your mind is telling you not to, that's just the enemy. You've been in your head so long, you don't know what's God and what's him. Tell God, even if you don't remove them, God, if I'm not supposed to be here, remove me, because it's not about them. God, remove me. And begin to comfort my heart, God. Because only you know how much I care about them, how much I love them, how much I'm holding on for them, even when I can't hold on for myself. I know what it feels like to hold on to stuff around you that ain't even holding on to you. God, we thank you. We recognize and realize that we cannot do this without you. And if you want me to be honest, God, I don't want to. If you want to be the one that do it for me, God, I'm going to allow you to, because I'm tired of doing it. If you allow me to be real with you right now, God, I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it by myself. It's all right, baby. It's going to be all right. God is a healer. God is a doctor. God is a comforter. And let me tell you something. I would not have known who he was if I didn't need him. Allow yourself to need him so he can show you who he really is. We limit God. Come on, it's okay. Admit it. We limit him. Say, God, I know you created me, but this pain, I don't think nobody can take this pain away. I don't think I ever can be happy again. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. And you mean to tell me you can do it from all the way up there, God? God is saying, let me come in and show you. God is a God, he can show you better than he can tell you. They've been letting you down. They've been been tearing you down. But God said, I can rebuild you. I can still use you, God. God is saying, I can still use you. Y'all gotta excuse me. I feel this for somebody. I feel this for me. Because I know what it's like to feel useless in a place like you feel like you can do so much. But you cannot. And if they can't see what you worth, then you gotta see it. You gotta know that God sees you. That even when nobody can hear you, God said, I can hear you. They don't know what you're praying about. They don't know what you really feel. But God said, I do. I dwell in your heart. I live in your heart. I judge you by your heart. Your heart matters. And if they abuse your heart, then it won't be nothing left for me. God said, I'm preparing you for me. You're trying to prepare yourself for them. But you can't. They don't see you. They don't see you how you need to be seen. And right now, you need to be seen. You need to be heard. You need to be loved. You need to be cared for. You done done all you could do. You done cared for all you could care for. But God is saying, before you become bitter, for real, before you become hurt, for real, before you become broken, for real, and you don't hear me at all, God said you still hear him. But he said before you get to that place where you can't hear him at all, he said, I want to step in so that I could use you to help somebody else. I love you. God is saying, I love you. God said, if you just hear from him, then you would know. God said, I love you. I want you. You still mine. God said they can't tear down what they didn't build. They can't break what they did not make. God said, I still got use for you. It ain't time for you to throw yourself away. God said, if I wanted to come get you, I could do it with the snap of the finger. You could be with me. God said, it don't require you to take your own life. For you to give up, God said you still got breath in your lungs because you still got business to do. You still got kids to raise. You still got a family dependent on you. You still got people waiting on you to get up so they can know that they can get up. When they see you, when they hear your story, when they know what you've been through, do you not know what you're going to do for them? God said, I still got use for you. I'm sorry. Look, this is coming from me because I know. I'm sorry for everything that you done had to endure. And God is putting it on my mind that you've been feeling this way for a long time. That you've been carrying this pain for a long time. You've been carrying this hurt for a long time. You didn't become an actor. You good at pretending. God said you good at burying it, but it's still there. God is saying you've been carrying it for so long that's why you're ready to give up, because it's weighing you down. But my brother, my sister, I'm here to tell you right now that God said it's okay to let it go. He said, put it in my hands and take your hands off of it. confess it with your mouth. God, I put it in your hands. My hands are taken off of it. I got to take my hands off of it, God. Show me what you can do. Open your mouth. Cry out to him. God said, I'm the only one that can do it for you this time. Ain't no friend gonna show up and provide you with the comfort you need. That person ain't gonna turn out to be who you need them to be. God saying, let me help you, for they destroy you. He can do it. He can do it. Put your faith in him. And this time, put it all, everything you got into it. Give it all up. You holding on to anything you can hold on to, God is just saying, let it go. And when you truly begin to let go, God said, I'm going to fill you up again. God is saying, I'm going to fill you up again. I'm going to fill you up in a way that you've never been full. God is saying, put it in my hands. Put it in my hands right now. I want the hurt. I want the bitterness. I want the heartache. I want the pain. God said, I even want the headache. I want the money problems. God is saying, I want it in my hand. I want to take it from you. I want you to know that it don't belong to you. You've been holding on to stuff that don't belong to you. You've been holding on to hurt that don't belong to you. You've been attaching stuff to you that was never supposed to be attached to you. God is saying, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me before you hurt yourself. You don't know what you're doing with that depression. You don't know what you're doing with that loneliness. God is saying, give it to me so I can show you who I am. So I can show you what I can turn all this stuff into. God said, you feel like you ain't got nothing because you got the wrong stuff. God said, give me that stuff so I can give you what's yours. God said, only I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Anything that's causing you harm, God is saying, I didn't send that mess. You opened the door for a stranger, God is saying. God said, my plans was to give you hope in the future. I sent my only son so that you may live again. You hold on to the wrong stuff. Do you believe that Jesus Christ died and that he rose again for you, for your mistakes, for your hurt, for your sin? You ain't got to take the beatings. Jesus said, I did all that for you. I went ahead of you. You ain't got to be in bondage. You ain't got to be in slavery. Jesus said, I took it all for you so that you may have a life. One of my favorite scriptures is, though he slay me, still I trust him. Job sat there. If you never heard the story of Job, go and read it. Go and research it. Go and find out who Job is. And I'm going to let you off this video. I'm going to let you go because I know you got some things to do. I know you got to pack your bags. Job said, though he slay me, still I trust him. Though I'm going through what I'm going through, still I trust him. Job said, though I got boils from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. You think you got it bad? Job had 10 sons and they died. Job lost his house. Job lost everything, but he said, still I trust him. Because he did it for me once, he'll do it again. And if you feel like he ain't never done it from you, look back on your life. Look at how far you come. And say, though he slay me, still I trust him. Though you slay me, Lord, still I trust you. Though I'm broke, Lord, still I trust you. Though I'm hurting, Lord, still I trust you. Though everybody left me, Lord, still I trust that you would never leave nor forsake me. Find out who Job is. Read about Job. You ain't going through what you're going through for nothing. Don't nothing slide past God without his approval. Read the story of Job. Read the story of Job. I want to tell you about it, but I don't even want to spoil it for you. I want you to read it and get your own understanding so you can find out who God is. So then you can find out who you are. So God can give you everything that's attached to who you are and not who you pretending to be. Though he slay me, still I trust him. Though he slay me, still I trust him. Though I'm hurting, still I trust him. Though I don't know how he gonna do it, still I trust him. You know what? Let's pray. And then I'm gonna let you get off here. But I can't let you go without praying for you. Because I don't know that when you get off this video, if you gonna go pray, but I still want you to go pray. I want you to go talk to God. I want you to know that God said when two or more are gathered, that he'll be in the midst. And his word will never return to him void. And because I know God, because I believe in him, I know that he's in the midst. I feel his presence. God, we thank you right now for what you are doing. And we can't see what you are doing, oh God. But I'm not ready to see until you are ready for me to see. I don't want to ruin the surprise, God. I want to be surprised when I see. I want to shout when I see, oh God. I'm praying that you reveal yourself to whoever it is you got me talking to, oh God. I pray that they hear your voice, that they don't just look at me and see me, that they know that you sent me, that this is a word from you and not a word from me, oh God. I pray that they begin to walk away from some things, oh God. I pray that their eyes begin to open like never before, oh God. I pray that they see things that's been there that they've been overlooking, oh God. I pray that right now this message serves a notice to hell that they've been evicted, that depression gotta go, that anxiety gotta go, that bitterness gotta go, that hurt gotta go. I declare right now that the devil lose hold and he knows that they are yours and that they do not belong to you, oh God. I pray that you comfort whatever heart it is that is needing this love, oh God. I pray right now that this video will do it. That this video, that your word will reach them in the darkest of the darkest place when they wasn't expecting for nobody to come and get them, God. I pray that the night is the night that they give their life to you, not half of it, but all of it, God. I pray right now that they are about to walk into the best season of their life. That they are about to release everything that's been holding them back. In the name of Jesus, I pray right now. In Jesus' name. Not in my name, not in their name, but in Jesus' name. You said if we get close to the Son who sits at your righteous right hand, that you would do it for us, oh God. And we asking for you to do it right now, God. It cannot wait till tomorrow. It cannot wait till next week, God. I'm calling on you for them, oh God. I'm asking you for them, oh God, that you do it right now. In the name of Jesus. I need you to believe right now. I need you to accept it right now. I need you to begin to lose hold of some things right now because it's already done. Declare it right now that it's already done. So a man thinks it shall be. It's already done. You already healed. You already found your happiness. You already let that hurt go. It's done, God says. It's a wrap. You don't have to cry no more. The next tears you're going to cry are going to be happy tears, God said. It's going to be happy tears. He's making you sensitive for the new season. In the name of Jesus. All you got to do is believe, God says. Believe, 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 believe. Believe. Believe not in me, but believe that in him he is not a man that he shall lie. Believe it. And if you need me for special prayer or anything, inbox me, comment on this video, reach out to me, whatever it is you need to do. If I could be of help, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. If nobody else will do it with you, I will. No matter how far apart we are, no matter if I know what's going on with you or if I don't, I'll do it with you. You ain't even got to tell me. I just walk with you and I don't know where we're going, but if you can't walk by yourself, I'll walk with you. Because I know who walking with me. And as long as he with me, I shall see no evil, hear no danger. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I will go with you. We can do this together. Like, share, subscribe to this video. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. So you don't miss out on what God is doing in this season. It's intentional that you're on this video because it's your time. It's your time. It's your time. Believe it that it's your time to let go. It's your time to walk into new. It's your time to be happy. It's your time to live again. Jesus said, I come so that you may have life again. That you may have life and have it more abundantly. You shall lack no more in no area of your life. Power of life and death is in your tongue. Speak it right now. I shall lack no more. Just that simple. And walk into those words. I shall lack no more. And run into those words. I shall lack no more. And crawl into those words. You can do it in the name of Jesus. I love you. And I send my peace upon you. The peace that God has given us. I spread it throughout this video. Nothing's impossible for my God. If he got me on this video, I know peace can go through this video and reach your house. I know happiness can go through this video and reach you. My God is not a God of limits. Ain't no limits on what he can do. And if I believe it in my heart, believe it in yours. Because he did it for me. He's doing it for me. And I'm ready to see him do it in your life. I'm ready for you to see him do it. So you never deny him again. You deny anybody else, but you won't deny him in the name of Jesus. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep your head up. Keep your spirit up. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right.